That's marvellous, that, isn't it? Hey? Lovely, that, isn't it? Hey? It's really lovely, that. Isn't it?
Hides that don't patch nice.
Who is it? They're not relations of yours, are they?
No, Mr. Funny Guts, they ain't. For your information, that is your 4 generations. A picture of historical rarity.
Yeah? Where'd you get it? Sotheby's?
No, I did not. I got it where I got a picture of him. And him.
In the junk shop?
Yes, in the junk shop. Where all of England's great men end up. And all of England's great history. Covered in cobwebs. But we will rise again. Do you worry about that? We will rise like lions and get our empire back. The bloody great British Empire that your bloody Labour rubbish give away to.
To the people it belonged to.
To a load of bloody coons and wogs. Made such a muck up of it, they had to come over here and scrounge off of us.
God, here we go. Packy bashing again.
Look.
Don't start him off.
Oh, me?
Look.
You know he don't like 'em.
I don't like them. I don't like them.
Well, you don't.
They don't bloody like each other. So why should I bloody well like them? God blimey, that was at his other's throats only a little while ago. I mean, it's one half of them trying to shoot and starve the other half. So don't talk to me about not liking them.
Look, that was a religious war, that was.
Oh, yeah, go on, blame it on God. Blame it on God. Isn't it marvellous, eh? Anything that happens these days, it's his fault, isn't it, eh? Blame it on that man. God blimey. I bet he's beginning to wish he'd never made us now. Listen, if any religion's caused wars, Sonny, your religion's caused most of them.
What religion?
That bloody ace, king, queen, jack lot you belong to. Bloody lot you're trying to inveigle him into joining. Come on, get out of it, sit there all night.
Finish feeding him.
Yeah, I know all about that. He should be in bed by now, shouldn't he? I told you, keep him up too late.
Pig.
Well, it's my bloody chair, isn't it? Oh. And another thing, see, what we done out there in that India is we educated them, didn't we? Yeah, and we built a bloody railway for them and all.
Yeah, well, if we build it, I bet it doesn't run on time.
And we stopped them burning their bloody wives out there, didn't we? Yes, because in the old days out there, you see, when the husband died, they used to take his wife and bung her on a bonfire with him. And that made them a bit careful about what they cooked for their husbands. about what they fed him, yes, and about his general health condition. And if they heard their husbands upstairs coughing his heart out, they didn't sit down here watching bloody television. Because they knew that if he died, they'd bung her on a bonfire with him.
I'd burn for you any day, pig. There, now look what you've done.
Oh, blimey, ain't it fair? Ain't it bloody fair? Every time that baby cries, it's my fault, isn't it? Yeah. Even when I ain't here, it's my fault, isn't it? Couldn't be your fault, could it? Oh, no. Standing in front of him all day and poking him and pouring bloody milk down his throat all day long. And da-da-dee-dee-diddle-diddle-da-dum-diddle. Of course he's gonna cry. Blimey, he must think he's been born in a land of bloody half-wits. And far wrong neither. Bloody women. Well, it's all right letting them have them. They've got no idea how to bring children up. Give him a football, that's what they ought to give him.
Shut up, Dad. Football, he's too young for football.
If he had his way, he'd have him in football boots now.
Yeah. So would his dad.
Well, why not? It's where all the great ones start, innit? In a cradle. Yeah, look at his little legs go. Look at his legs go there. Get him a football, pair of boots. Be happy as a sandboy, will. Well, I'm up to see him now down at West Ham, sweeping up at the back.
It's not doing no sweeping up at West Ham.
Look.
Liverpool, more like it.
No, Liverpool.
Look.
He's going to get a good job.
Look, all I'm...
He's not going down your West Ham.
Look.
And if they want their rubbish swept up, they can get someone else to do it. Because he's not pushing
Brian, will you shut up, you daft great pie can? Got nothing to do with brooms, is it? Bobby Moore is a sweeper, isn't he?
Yeah, and he'd be better off with a bloody broom.
You know nothing. You know nothing, ignorant scarskit. Bloody sight better than any of your Liverpool mob.
Get off, mate. We've got the best team in the First Division and the best supporters. God blimey, our reserves get better gates than West Ham do. Hey, listen, we get the best attendances in the country. Anfield's packed every game.
You know why, don't you? So they never got to work in bloody Liverpool. That's why.
There's more work done in Liverpool than anywhere else in the bloody country, mate. They work like blacks up there.
Yeah, well, most of them are, aren't they? Either that or mixed side, a right idle lot they are. Do you know what? They get their strike players that go in the ground up there.
I mean, to hear him talk, you'd think the whole of Liverpool was always out on strike. Listen, I'll tell you something, mate. When they strike in Liverpool, it's for something important.
Oh, yeah, like what?
Like a decent living wage.
Oh, yeah, and what happens when they get it, eh? What happens? I'll tell you, Shirley Temple, what happens, see? They go out and buy themselves 24-inch colour TV sets, and then they start to go slow, so they have more time to sit at home and bloody well watch it. And you can shut up and all!
Well, I'm glad you don't go on strike anyway.
I wouldn't dream of it.
No.
Got too much pride in my work.
Yeah.
Too much sense of duty.
But I'm pleased.
Good.
Because I couldn't bear to think of you being around the house any more than what you are now.
Lovely to feel wanted, isn't it, eh? Nice to be loved, eh?
I don't know what you're cackling on about. Because you're getting just as bad.
Hey?
My feelings for you aren't much different.
What, me?
Yes, you! You're becoming a bleeding bore, you are. All you ever talk about is football and politics.
God blimey, I don't know. Ever since you've had that baby and stopped working, you've become a proper little housewife.
Stop working!
Yeah, you know what I mean. You can't talk about anything now that doesn't happen inside these four walls.
Well, do prisoners talk much about the outside world?
Oh, come off it, love. Give it over. You're bloody prisoner. You can get out, you know you can.
Unless I take him with me?
Well, you don't have him all the time, do you?
Well, what do I do with him then?
Well, Mum will have him. You'll have him, won't you, Mum?
Yeah.
They are.
Why can't you have him?
Yeah, sure, of course, sure.
All right. Have him tomorrow afternoon then.
Hey? Oh, no, I can't have him tomorrow, can I?
Why not?
Well, I've got the Arsenal, haven't I? I mean, the pool are down here. I mean, you've got to support the lads now, haven't you?
Take him with you then.
Hey? I can't I? Don't be daft, love. I can't.
Why
Not to
not?
Arsenal.
You're always talking about buying him football boots and football and starting him early, aren't you?
I know, love, I know, but I can't, can I? Not to Arsenal. I mean, not tomorrow. I mean, well, I haven't got a ticket for him, have I?
Just the same if you had.
So you ain't going to West Ham tomorrow then?
What? You gotta be joking. What, go down to West Ham and watch all that crap when the pool's down here? Get off, mate. Listen, I'm gonna watch a proper game of football tomorrow, kid.
I'm going to bed.
Hey, all right.
Come on, Alfie.
Alfie?
Yes.
Oh, what? I'll have him, dear.
No, you won't.
Let him have his say.
He's had his say.
Look, it's facts, isn't it?
Fact?
Yes, mate, facts.
According to you.
Not according to me, Mr. Tool, not according to me at all. It's a well-known fact that your German cannot think on the left side of his brain.
Cobblers.
Ain't cobblers, mate. It's in your Maver's Book of Wars, isn't it? In his History of Arms. God blimey, it's inherent with your own, isn't it? It's like a Teutonical weakness, you see. I mean, your Blucher proved that at Waterloo, didn't he? And your Fock, he revealed it on a Somme. He revealed, see, with his right pincer... You shut up. He revealed with his right pincer, Fock, that your son cannot think on his left. Oh, blimey, it's a fact. There's my dad knew that, told me all about it. Because my dad knew him inside and out. Lived with them for years, he did.
Your dad was never in Germany?
Oh, he was in France, wasn't he?
Fighting them?
Not all the time. They used to have parties, too.
Parties?
Yeah, blimey, wars was different in them days, wasn't they? It was a bit more civilised.
More civilised? Listen, God, probably there were more men killed in that war than nearly all the other bloody wars put together.
Well, some got hurt, some got hurt. Admit that. I mean, you expect that in a war, don't you? Oh, blimey, I mean, can't have a war without a few people getting hurt, can you? No, see, what being more civilised, see, my dear, what... Look, see, my dad said that, like, well, they used to keep up the seasons more, see, out there. So getting near to Christmas, one of our lot, I'd go over and see one of their lot and fix up as to what time on Christmas Eve they'd knock off, see? And then, like, my dad said to get the booze out, have a sing-song, have a game of football in the no man's land, and my dad said not one word out of place.
And did your dad say that after Christmas was over, it was bang, bang, back to work, more killing before the Christmas pudding was even digested?
Well, that's what it was out there for, you stupid little bitch, wasn't it?
He was German, wasn't he?
Oh, my dad?
Oh, blimey, I always knew he had the touch of the adults about him.
No.
I wasn't talking about your dad. No one ever knew what he was. Some said he was a Jippo. I'm talking about him, her husband, Albert. He don't look very well there, do he?
Who?
Albert.
Oh, blimey, you silly great move. Albert ain't on that picture. Albert was dead when that picture was took.
I was right then, wasn't I? Couldn't have been very well, could he?
Look, the one sitting next to her there, it's her son, isn't it? The Prince of Wales. King Teddy to be.
That the one your dad knew?
My dad didn't know him.
Well, you're always saying he'd going out drinking with him.
Yeah, you said they was always down the pub together.
Not that one, not that Prince of Wales. My dad didn't know him.
Well, if you ask me, the only Prince of Wales your dad ever knew was the one that stood on the corner of Mary Street.
You sure that's not the Prince of Wales your dad used to know?
Yes.
Well, he's wearing West Ham colours up there, mate.
Yeah? No. The Prince of Wales that my dad used to know was him. The Duke of Windsor Prince of Wales, that one.
He don't look old enough to drink.
Look, you. Oh.
Did you say prince or princess? Well, because it looks more like a bird than a fella.
All right. No, very funny. Don't be so bloody facetious, the pair of you. I'm going to learn you something, aren't I?
Here. His mum used to dress him up in an outfit like that.
What, a little jacket and a miniskirt? Yeah. Oh.
Did you wear knickers underneath?
Shut up, you. No matter what you say, that is a great picture, that, isn't it? That is 4 generations of royals there, that is.
Must be a lot of Bosch blood in them. Couldn't they think with the left side of their brain either?
Here. He couldn't speak English at all, Albert couldn't. Neither on the left nor on the right side of his brain. Queen Victoria, she had to learn to speak German so she could talk to him.
Well, someone had to bloody well talk to him, didn't they?
Right.
Why? Because he was his wife, that's why.
Well, if he was anything like you...
He was a good man, he was.
He wasn't like you then.
He was... He was like one of us. Well, he was German, you know, but he was more like one of us, really. He was, well, more like English, really, than German. He was... Well, he'd done a lot for the working classes, he did, like his great-grandson. Oh, blimey, he'd done a lot down the East End, he did.
A lot down the East End? What's he done down the East End?
I'll tell you what he'd done down the East End, your Prince Consort. He opened 9 new unemployment exchanges for a start.
Well, the way Ted Heath's going, he's bound to do better than that, mate.
I'm not talking to you. I wouldn't mention you and him in the same breath. Oh.
Yeah, he'd have been king, wouldn't he, young Edward, if he hadn't met that woman. I said at the time, no good would come of that, going out with her. Only hope young Charles waits till the right one comes along.
Oh, no, Mummy, it wasn't like that. He really loved that woman. That was one of the best love stories ever. That was better than Romeo and Juliet.
Oh.
Yeah.
I never saw that film.
He gave up everything for the love of one woman.
Ah.
Yeah.
Even his football.
Yeah. More than some men we know.
A load of cobblers, love. It had nothing to do with love. It was politics, wasn't it? Done that for his country. He did marry her. Edward, well, he knew what he was doing. See, what he was trying to do there was... pardon? He was trying to cement your Anglo-American relations. See? A bloody daft balding, he couldn't see it. He was thick, he was. Almost as thick as your bloody Wilson.
It was love.
See, if Edward had had his way, we'd had an English king and American queen on the throne. Well, cool, blimey, that'd have been worth a few bob to us, wouldn't it? Really, Yanks would pay a bit to get one of their mob on our throne, see? And they might have come in our wars a bit earlier, too. He knew what he was doing, young Edward. He had his head screwed on all right, he did. Oh, blimey. Yeah, he'd have probably made West Ham by royal appointment, too.
West Ham by royal appointment? You don't half talk a load of cobblers, you do.
Well, why not? He was always down West Ham, wasn't he? He was always there, drinking in the bowling. Oh, blimey, we've got a royal tradition at West Ham, haven't we? I mean, Anne Boleyn, that is. Well, she had a house next door to the ground, didn't she?
Look, royalty's not interested in football, you know they're not.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And what about your Lord Harewood, eh?
Hey?
Your Queen's cousin. He's a member of Leeds, he is.
Oh, does he play for them then?
She don't, you silly moo.
Well, I didn't see him at the cup final.
He was in the royal box with Her Majesty the Queen, wasn't he? Explaining her the tactics. Oh, blimey, he's more valuable than a player he is, because he's the one who buys all the players.
Get off, he don't buy the players for Leeds, you bird.
Oh, don't he? Oh, don't. Well, if he don't, who does then? Answer me that, Shirley Temple. Who does?
Don Revie, the manager.
And that's where you're wrong, and it might appear to. I'll grant you that it might appear to, see? But all he's doing is fronting for your Lord Harewood.
Ah, sort of rubbish.
Look,
really.
answer me. Who bought Bremner for Leeds? And your Giles, and your Jackie Charlton, Mickey Jones and Clarkey? Who bought them?
Don Revie.
No, you're wrong. God, I mean, he fancied them for Leeds. I grant you that he fancied them, Don Revie, but he's only the manager. God, stuff, he couldn't afford to buy him, not on what he earns. See, what happened, dear, Don Revie, he went to see your Lord Harewood, see? And he said to him, he said, Your Majesty, he said, I fancy them players. And Lord Harewood said, so be it, Don. Oh. And Don Revie said, unfortunately, he said, they are a bit beyond my means. And Lord Harewood said, don't worry about it, Don. He said, I'll fix it up. I'll flog a couple of paintings, which he done. You know. Got a couple of his family heirlooms. And I'll tell you something else. Prince of Wales, Duke of Windsor, God rest his soul. If he'd become king and stuck with West Ham, he'd have done the same for us. He'd have flogged the crown jewels for West Ham, he would. And if he'd have made us royal, oh, blimey, we could have had the pick of England then, couldn't we? Eh? Martin Peters and Geoffrey Hurst, they couldn't have left, could they? No. Because it would have been bloody treasonable. He could have picked a better side than Alf Ramsey.
Yeah, and that ain't much.
No, it's always been a mystery to me why young Prince Charles ain't taken over his great-uncle's season tickets down at West Ham.
Why, do they go with the job?
Then I suppose if he comes on leave and wants to see a game, he can always ring up Reg Brack, get a seat in the director's box, eh? Well, better get down there, see him run out.
You're a bit early, aren't you?
Yeah, well, you've got to get there early, you know, get a programme, study the opposition, see who they're putting out against us, have like a little pre-match assessment of the tactics we're going to employ. You know, like if we're going to play a 3-4-3 or a 3-3-4. You know, we're going to use the dominant wings with a orthodox cross. Or W formation, or come storming out of defence with a long through ball.
You're going up the pub, aren't you?
Up your man! Up your royal! Yeah. Royal West Ham. Oh, blimey. Say that happened, eh? Say he'd been king and made us that, eh? Oh. See it now. Them lads coming out. Claret and blue, raw knickers. The raw standing upon the left breast, and up there, upon eye, in the director's box. Him, in his full regalia. Oh, couldn't be, could it? Couldn't be. Bloody women.
No,
I bless you. Who done that? Look, look at it. Look. Give me that. God, blimey.
I know. There. Be a good boy. Nana won't be long. Your dad's wrong. Prices have gone up under Heath. They're going up, up, and up. They say what goes up must come down, but prices don't. They just go up and up. I mean, they put men on the moon. Even they come down. Prices don't. They just go up and up.
Well, look, that's been slashed down.
Yeah, slashed down twice what it was last month. You should have got another one of those tins, because I mean, you know. No, you haven't got enough. Should have got 3 tins.
Where's the pram?
What?
The pram's gone! My baby's gone! My baby's gone!
Come back here, Rita. Get a policeman, quick! Oh dear, somebody find a
Leave it to Grandad. I'll look after you, will I? I'll take you out. Take you down to football, won't I? Yeah, I haven't dropped it. Come on. I mean, nearly got it all done yourself. Wait a minute. Do smoke. Listen, don't smoke. You're a baby, innit? It's different, isn't it? It's nourishment, you know, isn't it? This kiss. May out your oaks, here. Bend down. Look out, look out! Oi! It's all right, look, the ref's disallowed it. Look, it's all right, it's not a goal. Go on, Emmy, old son. Oi, you bloody coon, pass it! All the same, isn't they? Will be playing in his bare feet, that one. Lays up his bleeding toes. Oh, good God, it. You've got a bleeding dummy down there now, look. Get it. Don't tread all over it. It's a baby's dummy. Have a bit of consideration. Do not cry. It's all right. We'll find it for you. We know we'll find it. That's not a bloody dummy, is it, a dog? Get it. Don't tread all over it. It's a baby's dummy. Yeah,
Dip it in there first. It's dirty, isn't it?
Ain't dirty, mate. It's only not dirt, is it? Bit of dirt, never hurt anybody. All right, it's coming. Here, wait a minute.
Put it in the milk.
Here, eyes. Ain't Milton, mate, is it? That's better than any of Milton, that is. Of course it is. It's the best antiseptic in the world, that is. Here, go on then. Here we are. He's all right. Hey, up the hammers! See, it's old Pratt, you know. Old Reg Pratt. It's him. Shut up and listen when I'm talking. You're aren't you? See, it's him what buys all the coons, isn't it? Well, old Greenwood, he don't want the coons here. It's us old Reds. See, it's all your cheap labour. See, what he can't use in his sawmills, he bungs out here on a Saturday afternoon. Here, there he is. Look, there's Bobby. There, look. Bobby Moore. Number 6, England West End. Look. There he is. Look. Bobby Moore. Yeah, you'll be there one day, my old son. Shut up, will you, when I'm talking? I don't know what I brought you for, honest. Oh, you'll be there one day. Out there. Number 6, England, West End. That's it. On the river below. See, let's get singing. In Baboon, pretty Baboon. Look, it's a musical thing, really. I want to go. Happy Hammond! Don't make all that bleeding row. I won't wake him up, are they? Yelling in my bleeding row. Shut up! Look, what's the bleeding game? I brought you here. Watch it. What's the matter with you?
I haven't found him yet, then, Mrs. Garnett.
Baby, who could have took him? Someone mental. Shut up.
No, don't worry. They'll find him. Someone took him because...
They're mental. Shut up.
They'll find him.
Someone a bit touched, that's who took him. Shut up.
Your fault.
My fault.
Someone who's a bit loony, that's who took him. Someone who's fair in. Shut up. Someone a screw loose. One of them mad people. Probably gypsies.
Oh, if you'll kill me.
Don't worry about it.
He smells of whiskey. He's drunk.
He ain't drunk. He's had a few. Well, blimey, you should have heard him yelling. Hey!
He should be in bed, he should. Not out drinking with you.
Shut up, will ya? Silly old rat pig. Here, you see, you get a kick of food.
Swine!
Look. Let me in. Oh, truth. Ain't fair, eh? Ain't fair. I mean, you take a baby out and... Oh, yeah.